This is a review of the quad lock mount in the iPhone case. This is the iPhone 13 Pro Max for, mounting your phone to the motorcycle. So I used to have the RAM mount, and I just got this motorcycle and wanted to put a way to mount my phone to the bike. So I got the quad lock because it looked a lot sleeker than those big, four things sticking off your handlebars from the RAM mount, which, the RAM mount worked really well, but it was too bulky, and you always kind of worried if your phone was going to slip off of there. I definitely know my phone's not going to slip off here because it is locked to this thing. It's not clipped to it, it is locked to it. The RAM mount, those little rubber things would kind of pop off and stuff. And so, it's just such a cleaner look. And so I have it mounted right here in the center of my handlebars. You can adjust. So this one, you can adjust, this way or that way on the handlebars, as well as rotate the arm right here. And so you can even push the clip and rotate it this way, and it's locked right there, right? But you got to use the clip during the rotation at the 45-degree angle is where it comes off of the thing. The only downside is, see that right there, is a few actually downsides, but one of the downsides is, when I am trying to put my phone back on there, which maybe it just takes a while to learn how to do it, but sometimes I'm fiddling, like trying to get it on there, and it takes a second or so to kind of feel where the lock is. Sometimes I get it right away, sometimes it clips really easily, and so I don't have to worry about it, but sometimes I'm fiddling with it. So that's my first complaint, right? I don't like that, but it's not too bad. I wish I had a way of it latching in there really easy. And so my other complaint is you have to use their quad lock iPhone case, which it's a good case for protecting your phone. The things I don't like about the quad lock case, especially for the iPhone, is you can't use your MagSafe, right? I have MagSafe chargers in a few places, and it does not work with quad lock. I wish that they would actually build up a ring around here and have the, so that way it's kind of flush for where the MagSafe would connect, and put a metal ring in there. I mean, it's thick enough. They've already put this big bulky connector on the back of it. They could definitely put a ring in there to make MagSafe work. So that, I don't like that, right? The other thing I don't like about it is these buttons are too hard to press. First of all, they're kind of hard to feel, especially if you've got motorcycle gloves on, and I have really thin gloves. Let me show you the gloves I'm using. I'm using these gloves. They're really, really thin, right? They're not even thick. And I cannot feel, I have a hard time while I'm riding, if I want to push the button to turn my volume up or down, or the power button, which I found, you can just tap the screen. You don't need to use the power button. So make sure you get some gloves that work with the screen, right? I mean, it's annoying as hell when you have to take your glove off to operate your phone screen, right? So these, I can use them. They're not that great, but I gotta kind of use like this part of my finger. I can't use like the tip of my finger like I normally would. I mean, I could, but it's hard to use, but at least they work, right? So the volume up and down, it's hard to press it. You got to really push hard. It's not like I wish that the buttons didn't suck on this case, right? Especially if you're using it on a motorcycle and you're driving, you want to just push a button real quick. You don't want to be fiddling with it. You know, you want to just know where it is. So they should make it thicker to where you could feel it with your thumb, right? Because you can barely feel this. It's like flush. And they also, yeah, it's hard to press. It's harder than pressing the normal button. So I don't like that either. Other than those things, it's a great mount. I mean, it looks amazing. Holds the phone really well. I really like it. And as far as the case goes, you know, I'll just take, if I'm not riding, I'll just take it off this case and put it on my other case. It is really hard to pull it out this case, more so than a normal case. Which is a good thing, you know, while it's on your motorcycle. You definitely don't want your phone flying out there, but it's pretty hard to take it off there. You know, you can get it on and off, but it's, you know, it's not like an easy case. You can just flop it on and off whenever you want to switch cases. It does take a little bit of work. Here, I'll show you. Let me take this glove off. I do like, see, this is the little lever you press right here. It's got a little rubber ring right there to kind of, you know, I guess absorb maybe a couple vibrations. But here's the lever that you press to unlock the phone. You can mount it in a variety of different locations. They do have several different like adapters and things that you can use to position it in different locations. There's also a wireless charger that replaces this, which I actually ordered. And that does work with the iPhone. Let me show you how hard it is to take off. So it does come off, you know, it just takes, like my other little gel case, it comes off super easy. So you can see there's like a soft kind of insert here. But another thing about this is, you know, if you've got a random ass Android phone, which I do have, I have the Xiaomi 11T Pro, which is an awesome phone. It's an Android phone. Charges up in 17 minutes, which is amazing when I got it. But yeah, you can't find a, you know, case made by Quad Lock for, you know, these strange Android phones that nobody's ever heard of. You can buy like an adapter. It's basically this clip right here that you can like glue onto a different phone case, but I didn't feel good about that. You know, I didn't feel good about, you know, gluing a thing there, you know, when you're riding on the highway and there's vibrations. Like, that's a point of failure where I would be afraid my phone is going to fly off, and it, you know, honestly probably will. Especially, you know, you got wind, vibration. So that's why I wanted to have one that worked for the phone specifics. That's another downside to this Quad Lock versus the RAM mount. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I can think of. You know, it's actually kind of hard for me to get my key in and out. Let me just kind of show you real quick. And I need to, so my key's right here, so sometimes I'll kind of twist the phone this way to access the key. And then when the phone's horizontal, it is hard to reach that lever. You gotta reach all the way underneath there to rotate it. And then, but it's a really cool system. See, I'm fiddling around, so I really can't get it. There we go. Wait, no. See, it's weird. Sometimes it just doesn't want to get in there. Yeah, that's the quad, what do they call it? The Quad Lock phone mount for motorcycles. It's pretty awesome. This is my overall thing. I would definitely rate it as the best motorcycle mount for phones. I mean, in terms of looking amazing and working really good. Thanks, guys. See you later. Like and subscribe.